Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Hagadash. I give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all the Akyam and to the elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of this earth, pushing this true thought and faith and in sincerity. I'm Shema Allah from the Great Millstone Houston Camp, and this lesson is going to be entitled, Why Seek Ye the Living Amongst the Dead? And this is going into basically, Yahushai, after he got crucified and put to death, right, by his own people in the Romans, he was buried and he rose again on the third day. Right? His disciples came looking for him where he was, the place where he was buried, and they couldn't find him. They couldn't find him. So saying all that is because us as well, when we come into this truth, we are put to death, right? When we believe in this truth and we change our ways, we put that old man to death, and we have been risen again with the Yahushua, so that we are not amongst the dead anymore, right? The dead being these people, these Israelites who don't know who they are, don't know what the hell's going on, don't know the Most High and His Son. Right, just out here sinning, just breaking the laws, statutes, commandments of the Heavenly Father. Right, we are not amongst them anymore. Right, so without further ado, I'll get into it. This is Luke 24:1. It says, Now upon the first day of the week, very early in the morning, they came unto the sepulchre, bringing the spices which they had prepared, and certain others with them. And they found the stone rolled away from the sepulchre, and they entered in and found not the body of the Lord Yahushai. And it came to pass, as they were much perplexed thereabout, behold, two men stood by them in shining garments. Right, they was confused, like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? Like, he was here. We know he was here. We seen him put the body here. And it says, two men stood by them in shining garments, which was the angels. And as they were afraid and bowed down their faces to the earth, they said unto them, Why seek ye the living among the dead? He is not here, but risen. Remember how he spake unto you when he was yet in Galilee, right? So he said, why seek ye the living amongst the dead? Why are you looking for him here? Right? Because this place where, where the sepulchres was, right? That was the place for dead folks. So, like, they were like, shit, I don't know why you looking for him here. He ain't here. They said, he alive. He is risen. Right? So he was no longer dead. Right? And we have been, like I said, we have been raised up as well. We have been resurrected as well. This is Romans 6:3. It says, Know ye not that so many of us as were baptized into Yahushai were baptized unto his death? It's right, you're baptized into Yahushai when you believe in his truth. Right? That's the true baptism. The baptism is this word. Right? It says, Now know ye not that so many of us as were baptized into Yahushua Mashiach were baptized into his death. Therefore we are buried with him by baptism into death, that like as Yahushua was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also should walk in the newness of life. Right? So our old man is supposed to be put to death. Right? And the works that we used to do, the transgressions, the sins, who we used to be. That person is supposed to be dead, and we're supposed to raise up as a new creature, right? Just like Yahushua did. Whom the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. This is 2 Corinthians 5 and 17. It says, Therefore, if any man be in Yahushai, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. Right? So it says, if any man be in Yahushai, right? You in this truth, you have faith and you believe in Yahushai, you are a new creature. You're not the same, person. Right? You are not, whatever your government name is, right? You're not him anymore. right? You got a Hebrew name now, right? You refer to yourself as an Israelite, as a Hebrew Israelite. You're not an African American. You're not a Hispanic, a Mexican, or a Native American. Right? You no longer keep the customs of those so-called nationalities. Right? You turn back unto this, unto what's meant for you, unto what was given unto us by the Heavenly Father. Right? It says, old things are passed away, behold, all things are become new. So all that BS you used to do in the world supposed to be passed away. Right? Let's go back to Romans 6. This is Romans 6:5. For we have been planted together in the likeness of his death, we shall be also in the likeness of his resurrection. See? So we have been resurrected as well. We have been brought back to life. Right? Because we were dead. This is Ephesians 2:1. And you had he quickened who were dead in trespasses and sins. Right? And quicken means to make alive. Right, Yahweh Shai, he made us alive, right, by the Spirit. You know, the Most High sending his Spirit through Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai sending his Spirit, right, that he quickened us. Right, that's why we able to understand everything, right, and understand who we are, understand these scriptures. Right, it says, who were dead in trespasses and sin, right, we were dead in these things. This is Proverbs 21:16 says, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So you don't have this truth. You are in the congregation of the dead. You are dead. And that's how we once were. Right? But when we believe and when we got this truth, we've been resurrected. We have been quickened. We have been brought back to life. This is Ephesians 4:20. It said, but ye have not so learned Yahweh Shai, if so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him as the truth is in Yahweh Shai, that ye put off concerning the former conversation, right, the former conduct, behavior, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, right? You're supposed to put off the old man because he was corrupt. We all was corrupt in the world. None of us was righteous. None of us was keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, to the best of our ability, None of us was praying unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, asking for mercy. Nah, we were proud as fuck, doing the things that we were doing, committing adultery, just all types of wickedness. Right, just being a nigga in the world, getting tatted up. Right, you ain't supposed to be doing none of that. All of those things are the world. It says that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Right, it says be renewed in the spirit of your mind, because that old man was corrupt according to the deceitful lust, right? Because you read in the book of Ephesians, the 2nd chapter, it said, we were fulfilling the desires of our mind and of the flesh. Whatever we lusted after, that's what we did, right? We didn't, we had no discipline, right? We didn't govern ourselves by anything, by the scriptures, right? So we were wild, right? It says, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. So your mind's supposed to change from the old mind that you had, right? Changes to what? It says, and then you put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness. So that new man is supposed to be created after these scriptures, right? To follow Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, right? To follow in the footsteps of Yahweh Shai, right? And to walk as he walked, right? Eat this whole roll. And this is supposed to be your new behavior. All right, righteousness. Following these laws, statutes, and commandments the best way that you possibly can. To the best of your ability. living after this, living this truth. You know? So let's go back to Luke 24 and I'll end it there. Luke 24 and 5 says, and as they were afraid and bowed down their faces to the earth, they said unto them, why seek ye the living among the dead? He is not here, but risen. Right, so you are, when you come into this thing, man, you're a new person, you're a new creature. Right, you are alive. You might have, or you're gonna have old friends in the world that is gonna hit you up, call you, text you, hey bro, let's go do this, let's go do that, let's go smoke these grounds, this and that, right? Like, in your mind, you like, bro, I'm not even, like, you're not even there no more. Right, that person that you used to be, that dead person, that ain't you no more. Right? They seeking the living amongst the dead. You're alive. Right? I know you might not tell them that, oh yeah, I'm a Hebrew Israelite, bro, you know, I'm keeping the laws. You know, you ain't gotta say all that. You gonna make an excuse. Right? Or just tell them that you can't, you know, you can't do it. Right? You're gonna have a bunch of people that used to know you, family members. They're gonna be coming, you know, coming up to you, right? But they're gonna be, you know, interacting with you as if you were that old man. But that's not you. You were dead, but now you are risen. You are amongst the living. Right? Yeah, man, that really was, you know, the lesson, man. Just to go into us being resurrected with Yahushua, right, amongst the dead, right, which is our people, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that don't know who they are, right, that are clueless, lost, that are in darkness, right? So with that, you know, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, that honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.